Good evening. This is All India Radio. I'm Anuja Kumar, and with me is Abhijit Loreng with the evening news. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launches Garib Kalyan Rozgar Abhiyan in 6 states to provide employment to migrant workers and develop infrastructure in the rural areas. Prime Minister says India would respond firmly to any attempt to transgress the line of actual control. COVID-19 recovery rate improves to 54.13%. 2,13,830 people have recovered in the country so far. Civil Aviation Minister Hardeep Puri says 300 flights planned by Air India Express under Phase 3 and 4 of Vande Bharat mission. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh to visit Moscow to attend Victory Parade commemorating the 75th anniversary of the victory in the Second World War. 6th International Day of Yoga to be celebrated tomorrow. Celebrations to commence with message from Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And Annular Solar Eclipse to be witnessed tomorrow morning in parts of world including India. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today launched a massive rural public works scheme, the Garib Kalyan Rozgar Abhiyan in 6 states. He said this Abhiyan will provide livelihood opportunities to the migrant workers and will help in the development of rural areas by creating local infrastructure.
आज खगड़िया से शुरू हो रहा यह गरीब कल्याण रोजगार अभियान इसी भावना, इसी जरूरत को पूरा करने का एक बहुत बड़ा माध्यम है। बिहार, उत्तर प्रदेश, झारखंड, ओडिशा, मध्य प्रदेश और राजस्थान, इन 6 राज्यों के 116 जिलों में ये अभियान पूरे जोर शोर से चलाया जाएगा। हमारा प्रयास है कि इस अभियान के जरिए श्रमिकों और कामगारों को घर के पास ही काम दिया जाए।
At the outset, the Prime Minister paid his homage to the martyrs who sacrificed their lives while protecting the borders in Ladakh, saying that he wants to assure that the entire country stands with the army and their families who lost their loved ones.
लद्दाख में हमारे वीरों ने जो बलिदान दिया, देश तो सेना पे गर्व करता ही है, लेकिन आज जब मैं बिहार के लोगों से बात कर रहा हूं तो मैं गौरव के साथ इस बात का जिक्र करना चाहूंगा कि ये पराक्रम बिहार रेजिमेंट का है। हर बिहारी को इसका गर्व होता है और जिन वीरों ने देश के लिए बलिदान दिया है उनके प्रति नमन करता हूं। बिहार के भी हमारे जो साथी जिन्होंने बलिदान दिया है उनके प्रति मैं अपने श्रद्धा सुमन अर्पित करता हूं और उनके परिवारजनों को भी आज जब बिहार से बात कर रहा हूं तो मैं विश्वास दिलाना चाहता हूं कि देश आपके साथ है, देश सेना के साथ है, देश उसके उज्जवल भविष्य के लिए कृतसंकल्प है।
While launching the campaign, the Prime Minister said, "Today is a historic day as a huge campaign has been started for the welfare of the poor people and for their employment." He said the country knows the needs of the poor people and this campaign is a medium to fulfill those needs by providing work opportunities in the vicinity of their homes.
आज का दिन बहुत ऐतिहासिक, आज गरीब के कल्याण के लिए, उसके रोजगार के लिए एक बहुत बड़ा अभियान शुरू हुआ है। ये अभियान समर्पित है हमारे श्रमिक भाई बहनों के लिए, हमारे गांवों में रहने वाले नौजवानों, बहनों, बेटियों के लिए। इनमें से ज्यादातर वो श्रमिक हैं जो लॉकडाउन के दौरान अपने घर वापस लौटे। वो अपनी मेहनत और हुनर से अपने गांव के विकास के लिए कुछ करना चाहते हैं। वो जब तक अपने गांव में हैं, अपने गांव को आगे बढ़ाना चाहते हैं।
The Prime Minister launched the campaign through video conference from Telihar village in Khagadia district of Bihar in the presence of Chief Minister Nitish Kumar along with other Chief Ministers and Union Ministers. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today made special mention of the incident of Unnao district in Uttar Pradesh which gave the idea for the Pradhan Mantri Gramin Kalyan Rozgar Yojana. Speaking to AIR News, Commissioner of Lucknow, Mukesh Meshram, narrated the incident in which migrant workers beautifully painted the walls of the primary schools where they were staying during their quarantine period.
उन्नाव जनपद की हसनगंज विकास खंड में नारायणपुर ग्राम पंचायत है, जहां पर 3 लोग हैदराबाद से वापिस आए थे। तो इन लोगों ने मिल करके ग्राम पंचायत का जो सरकारी स्कूल, उस स्कूल में बहुत ही अच्छी पेंटिंग, जो बड़ी जानकारीपूर्ण संदेश देने वाली, पूरे स्कूल की कायाकल्प कर दिया। कल से प्रभावित होकर के माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी द्वारा आज अपने संबोधन में उन्नाव के इस पूरे घटनाक्रम का जिक्र करते हुए इन मजदूरों की तारीफ की गई है।
In Madhya Pradesh, Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan today said that the Garib Kalyan Rozgar Abhiyan will bring new light to the lives of migrant labourers by rescuing them from economic crisis. Mr. Chauhan also participated in the inauguration of Garib Kalyan Rozgar Abhiyan by Prime Minister Narendra Modi through video conferencing. More in this report.
The Chief Minister said that this sensitive initiative of the Prime Minister will bring great relief to the labourers' families. The migrant labourers of the state have also expressed happiness over the introduction of this scheme.
मेरा नाम कल्लू राम है। मैं सतना जिले के मैहर का रहने वाला हूँ। दिल्ली में मजदूरी करता था। अब हमारे प्रधानमंत्री जी ने गरीबों के लिए गरीब कल्याण रोजगार योजना शुरू की है, तो हमें अपने जिले में ही रोजगार मिल जाएगा।
मेरा नाम बिहारी लाल है। हम अपने घर पर ही रहकर अपनी जिम्मेदारी निभा पाएंगे।
मैं दीनदयाल बिसेन जागपुर से, ग्राम पंचायत जागपुर से प्रवासी मजदूर हैं हम लोग। उसके लिए जो योजना खोली है बहुत अच्छी है।
Rozgar Setu portal in Madhya Pradesh has also become an effective platform between migrant labourers and employers. More than 13 lakh labourers and 14,750 employers have been registered so far in this portal. Sanjeev Sharma, AIR News, Bhopal.
Prime Minister's office PMO has said that attempts are being made in some quarters to give a mischievous interpretation to remarks by the Prime Minister at the all-party meeting yesterday. It said in a statement that the Prime Minister was clear that India would respond firmly to any attempt to transgress the line of actual control, LAC. In fact, he specifically emphasized that in contrast to the past neglect of such challenges, Indian forces now decisively counter any violations of the LAC. The statement says that all-party meeting was also informed that this time Chinese forces have come in much larger strength to the LAC and that the Indian response is commensurate. Regarding transgression of LAC, it was clearly stated that the violence in Galwan on 15th June arose because Chinese side was seeking to erect structures just across the LAC and refused to desist. The focus of the Prime Minister's remarks in the all-party meeting discussions were the events of 15th June at Galwan that led to the loss of lives of 20 Indian military personnel. The recovery rate of COVID-19 patients has improved to 54.13% in the country. During the last 24 hours, 9,120 COVID-19 patients have been cured. So far, a total of 213,830 patients have been cured of COVID-19. Presently, there are over 1.68 lakh active cases and all are under active medical supervision. According to Union Health Ministry, the number of government labs has been increased to 715 and private labs to 259 in the country. In the last 24 hours, 1,89,869 samples have been tested. The total number of samples tested thus far is 66,16,496.
In our series Experts Speak on All India Radio, we bring you the views of some leading medical experts on COVID-19. Talking to AIR News, Dr. Nand Kumar, Professor of Psychiatry, AIMS, suggested to the people to stay at homes, spend time with family members and practice yoga.
We are going to overcome this crisis within a few weeks. In the coming few weeks, stay at home, spend time with the family, do household work, exercise, listen to music, sing with the family, do yoga, meditation and take care of emotional need of the family.
Dr. Sanjay Pandey of Govind Ballabh Pant Hospital, Delhi spoke about the use of masks, saying it is important to wear them while stepping out of home.
अगर परिवार का इकलौता सदस्य है जो कि कोरोना से संक्रमित है, तो उसे अपने एक कमरे में आइसोलेट कर लेना चाहिए और किसी सदस्य से मिलने जुलने की कोशिश नहीं करना चाहिए। वो इस तरह के रूम में अपने आप को आइसोलेट करे जहां उसके लिए अलग से बाथरूम की व्यवस्था हो और खाने पीने की व्यवस्था हो। अगर वो अपने आप को आइसोलेट करने में कामयाब होता है, तो यह संक्रमण न तो उसके परिवार में फैलेगा और न ही आसपास फैलेगा।
In Maharashtra, the Brihan Mumbai Municipal Corporation (BMC) has set up a special COVID-19 hospital with 1,000 beds in the premises of Richardson and Cradis, an engineering company at Baikala in Mumbai. Anticipating the rise of COVID-19 cases in Mumbai, the BMC has been making necessary arrangements to ensure that the positive patients as well as their contacts are isolated and the spread of coronavirus is curbed. More from our correspondent.
Out of the 1,000 beds set up at the newly created Special COVID Care Hospital at Baikala, 300 are ICU beds with oxygen supply and other facilities. This jumbo facility will be operational by the end of this month. The hospital will also have around 300 medical staff, including 50 doctors. BMC officials prepared this Baikala-based jumbo facility in 15 days, which is spread over 70,000 square feet. This Special COVID Care Hospital will have all necessary facilities. Sriti Jain, AR News, Mumbai.
Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Edapi Palaniswamy has said the full lockdown in Chennai and its suburbs is only to contain the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic. He inspected the COVID-19 care center established at a college in the city today. Later, he told reporters the intensified lockdown is not aimed at causing discomfort to the public. In all, 2,396 people have tested positive for COVID-19 today in Tamil Nadu, leading to the total infection to 56,845. Meanwhile, the state government has said it will be extending the free food facility till the end of the lockdown in the Amma Unavagam, a subsidized food chain being run by it. More from a correspondent.
The state-run Amma Unavagam in Tamil Nadu that serves quality food at heavily subsidized rates have served their purpose well during distress situations. The scheme was introduced in February 2013 by the state government. It has been a rallying point for many people in distress during the 2015 floods and is proudly repeating its record as a dependable food outlet during the present pandemic. It serves delicious idli with steaming sambar, variety rice, roti and dal at incredibly lower prices. The Chennai Corporation has extended free food facilities to the COVID-19 frontline warriors like sanitary workers during the lockdown. Many guest workers from other states were finding solace in the outlets as they catered to their food needs. Jai Singh, AR News, Chennai.
Kerala today reported its highest single-day surge in COVID-19 cases, with 127 people testing positive for the virus infection. A report.
This is the second consecutive day that the state is reporting more than 100 COVID cases in a day. Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan informed that 57 people have recovered from the disease today. The infection count in the state has touched 3,039, while presently 1,450 people are under treatment. Out of the total COVID cases in the state, majority are returnees, including today's cases where 87 people came from abroad and 36 people from other states. Amid rising COVID cases, Chief Minister informed that precautions and surveillance will be further tightened in the state. Mayusha for AR News from Thiruvananthapuram.
In Mizoram, some roadside shops may make a traveller wonder while travelling on the highway along Aizawl to Selling. These roadside shops look mere traditional and are erected on makeshift structures. Yet these shops are unusual, with no shopkeeper found keeping guard and selling products. Even in the current situation of COVID-19 pandemic, these shops are remaining open from dawn to dusk and products are sold out. These shops without shopkeepers are locally known as Naglo Dwar, wherein farmers put their produce, whether it's fruits, vegetables, bottles of fruit juice and dried fish. The prices of vegetables are generally written on cardboards or wrappers, and a cash container is kept alongside so that the customers put money on the price of the product bought. If any customer needs change, he or she can simply pick up the change from the same cash container.
Civil Aviation Minister Hardeep Puri today said that 300 flights have been planned by Air India Express under Phase 3 and 4 of Vande Bharat mission. Briefing media in New Delhi, Mr. Puri said around 750 odd flights have been offered to domestic private carriers. He said around 40 odd flights have been scheduled by private operators. The minister said a total of 581 inbound and 589 outbound flights have flown under Vande Bharat mission till the 18th of June by Air India Group. He said Lifeline Udan has seen 588 flights so far and has carried over 940 tons of cargo. Mr. Puri said close to 275,000 Indians who were stranded in foreign countries have been brought back to the country in flights and ships during the lockdown. On a media query on international flights from India, he said, in absence of a decision on resumption of international civil aviation, which will depend on other countries opening up, government is left with no option but to continue evacuation and repatriation flights under managed and controlled conditions.
And now before we go on, the headlines once again. The Prime Minister Narendra Modi launches Garib Kalyan Rozgar Abhiyan in 6 states to provide employment to migrant workers and develop infrastructure in the rural areas. Prime Minister says India would respond firmly to any attempt to transgress the line of actual control. COVID-19 recovery rate improves to 54.13%. 213,830 people have recovered in the country so far. Civil Aviation Minister Hardeep Puri says 300 flights planned by Air India Express under Phase 3 and 4 of Vande Bharat mission. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh to visit Moscow to attend the Victory Day parade commemorating the 75th anniversary of the victory in the Second World War. 6th International Day of Yoga to be celebrated tomorrow. Celebrations to commence with a message from Prime Minister Narendra Modi and annular solar eclipse to be witnessed tomorrow morning in parts of the world, including India. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle @AIR News Alerts.
अपने साथ अपनों का ध्यान रखो, बड़े बुजुर्गों का तुम ध्यान रखो, महामारी से लड़ना है बहुत जरूरी, ज्यादा पास न जाना, रखो 2 गज दूरी, सुरक्षित दादा दादी नाना नानी अभियान, अपने साथ अपनों का ध्यान।
Defence Minister Rajnath Singh will pay a visit to Moscow to attend the Victory Parade on the 24th of this month to commemorate the 75th anniversary of the victory in the Second World War. The parade is organized to honor the heroism and sacrifices made by the Russians and other friendly people. Russian Defence Minister Sergei Shoigu had invited Mr. Singh to the Victory Parade, which was originally scheduled on the 9th of May but was postponed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Separately, a tri-service 75-member Indian military contingent has already reached Moscow to participate in the Victory Parade along with the Russian and other invited contingents. The Indian participation in the Victory Day Parade will be a mark of tribute to the great sacrifices made by Russia and other nations in the Second World War, in which Indian soldiers also participated and made supreme sacrifice. The 6th International Day of Yoga will be celebrated tomorrow. The celebrations of International Day of Yoga will commence with a message from Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Earlier, Mr. Modi appealed to the people to perform yoga at their home with their family members while following all norms of social distancing. He said yoga plays an important role in improving the immunity and it enables strong mind and healthy body.
अब इस अंतर्राष्ट्रीय योग दिवस को हमें अपने परिवार के स्वास्थ्य के लिए पूरी तरह समर्पित करना है। हम खुद योग करें और दूसरों को भी प्रेरित करें ताकि हमारा परिवार और हमारा समाज स्वस्थ रहे। हम सभी ये जानते हैं कि अभी तक दुनिया में कहीं पर भी कोविड-19 कोरोना वायरस की वैक्सीन नहीं बन सकी। इसलिए इस समय स्ट्रांग इम्यूनिटी ही हमारे लिए, हमारे परिवार के लिए बहुत बड़ा सुरक्षा कवच है। यही हमारा बॉडीगार्ड है।
The observation of International Day of Yoga in the past years has been marked by mass demonstrations of yoga in public places. Due to the COVID-19 outbreak this year, the main focus is on encouraging people to do yoga at their homes with participation of the entire family.
Yoga is found to be a significant activity in the current pandemic situations as its practice leads to both physical and mental well-being and encourages the individual ability to fight disease in an effective manner. This year, the Yoga Day is centered around the theme Yoga at Home, Yoga with Family. The celebration will start with the message from Prime Minister Narendra Modi, which will be telecast by Doordarshan at 6:30 in the morning. The streaming will also be available on other digital media platforms. After the Prime Minister message, team of of Morarji Desai National Institute of Yoga will perform a live demonstration of common yoga protocol from 7 to 7:45 am. Discussion with the yoga expert will be telecast from 7:45 to 8 am. To promote yoga, My Life, My Yoga video blogging contest with attractive prizes is also being organized by Ministry of Ayush, in which the people are being encouraged to post their video clips performing different yogasanas. Bhupendra Singh, AIR News, Delhi.
Speaking exclusively to AIR News, Director of Morarji Desai National Institute of Yoga, Dr. Ishwar Basavareddy, stressed on the importance of yoga to maintain a stress-free life amidst the testing times due to the global pandemic.
We have several practices like yogasana, pranayama and meditation or dhyana. Medically speaking, many of the physiological and biochemical tests conducted, which shows that it is helping to reduce the stress, anxiety, is a physiological and biochemical parameters. But at the same time, mental health is not just keeping our body fit and these medical parameters, but it is above all how we react and behave in extreme conditions. That's the most important thing.
School children are said to be the future of the country. In order to empower these students physically and mentally, a dedicated teacher has taken the initiative to introduce them to yoga. In the wake of International Yoga Day, she has shared her experience while teaching young kids. We have a report.
Anuja Khadatkar has been imparting yoga lessons to school children since over a decade. Many students in Mumbai are learning yoga under her guidance. Many of them have registered excellent performance in various state-level competitions.
As a regular yoga practitioner, I strongly believe that we can overcome a negativity by practicing yogasana and by some breathing exercise. As a newcomer who wants to commence yoga, he or she should start with some basic loosening exercise and Surya Namaskar. By only regular practicing, it will reduce physical and mental tension within body and activating parasympathetic nervous system. After all, we can say yoga se hi hoga.
During the lockdown imposed after the outbreak of COVID-19, she has started teaching yoga using digital platform. She truly believes that imparting the knowledge of yoga to the next generation is the biggest satisfaction for her. Madhuri Pange, AIR News, Mumbai.
The Central Reserve Police Force of Karnataka Kerala region organized an event to commemorate the International Yoga Day in association with S. Vyas Yoga University in Bengaluru today. Padma Shri Dr. H.R. Nagendra delivered a special lecture on yoga and its benefits. More from a Bengaluru correspondent.
Padma Shri Dr. H.R. Nagendra underscored the need for yoga among Army, CRPF and Corona warriors as a stress buster. He said, practicing yoga reduces stress faced by the defense personnel.
A half-an-hour practice of cyclic meditation can bring down the metabolic rate almost by 32%. Compared to 6 hours of good sleep, where you get only 9% rest, and thereby things will happen.
Yoga not only improves our immunity, but also relaxes our mind and reduces the stress. R. Murthy, AIR News, Bengaluru.
A rare celestial event, the annular solar eclipse, popularly called the Ring of Fire eclipse, will be visible tomorrow. The people living along the path of annular eclipse, passing through Anupgarh and Suratgarh in Rajasthan, Sirsa, Jakla, Kurukshetra and Yamunanagar in Haryana and Dehradun, Tapovan and Joshimath in Uttarakhand will be able to see the annular phase. People in rest of India can witness a partial eclipse. Bhuj will be the first town in India to see the beginning of the eclipse at 9:58 am. The eclipse ends 4 hours later at Dibrugarh, Assam at 2:29 pm. Ghirsana, at the western boundary of India, will be the first to witness the annular phase of the eclipse at 11:50 am. It will last for 30 seconds. Kalanka Peak in Uttarakhand will be the last major landmark to see the annular eclipse at 12:10 pm, lasting for 28 seconds. Indian Institute of Astrophysics in Leh, Ladakh, is making arrangements to live stream the annular eclipse from Hanli, one of the world's highest located sites for optical, infrared and gamma ray telescopes. More from our correspondent.
An annular eclipse can occur when the sun is apparently larger than the moon in size. This happens when the moon is farthest from the earth. The celestial event occurs when the moon passes between earth and the sun, thereby totally or partially obscuring the image of the sun for a viewer on earth. In India, the path of the annular solar eclipse will start near Gharsana in Rajasthan around 10 hours 12 minutes And the phase of annularity will begin at 11 hours 49 minutes and end at 11 hours 50 minutes. The sun's corona, a white halo around the solar disk as a necklace of shiny beads, will be visible during this eclipse. Anle Observatory in charge engineer Mr. Angchuk Doje said Indian Institute of Astrophysics has made arrangements for web streaming of annular solar eclipse from the Anle Observatory. Ramesh Chandra, All India Radio News, Leh.
India today said that attempts by the Chinese side to now advance exaggerated and untenable claims with regard to line of actual control are not acceptable. It said the position with regard to the Galwan Valley area has been historically clear. In response to queries on the statement issued by the Chinese spokesperson yesterday on the events in the Galwan Valley area, External Affairs Ministry spokesman Anurag Srivastava said such claims are not in accordance with China's own position in the past. The spokesman said that since early May this year, the Chinese side has been hindering India's normal, traditional patrolling pattern in this area. This has resulted in a face-off which was addressed by the ground commanders as per the provisions of the bilateral agreements and protocols. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar and his Chinese counterpart Wang Yi had a conversation on the 17th of this month wherein the minister conveyed India's protest in the strongest terms on the events leading up to and on the violent face-off on 15th of June. The spokesman said the two sides are in a regular touch and early meetings of military and diplomatic mechanisms are currently being discussed. In the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, one terrorist was killed in an encounter that broke out between terrorists and the security forces in the orchards of Likdipora area of Nehama in Kulgam district this evening. Senior Superintendent of Police Gurvinder Pal Singh said that a joint team of security forces approached the area towards where the suspected terrorist was hiding. The hiding terrorists fired upon them, which was retaliated, triggering an encounter and resulting in the elimination of one terrorist. The operation was still underway when the last report came in. Further details in this regard are awaited.
Now let us take a look at the weather forecast for tomorrow. The national capital Delhi will witness generally cloudy sky with light rain. Minimum temperature will be 22 degrees Celsius and maximum will be around 36 degrees. Mumbai will have generally cloudy sky with moderate rain. The minimum temperature will be 26 degrees Celsius and maximum will be 32 degrees. Chennai will have generally cloudy sky with light rain or drizzle. The minimum temperature will be 30 degrees Celsius and maximum 41 degrees. Kolkata will have partly cloudy sky with one or two spells of rain or thunder showers. The minimum temperature in the metropolis will be 27 degrees Celsius while maximum will be around 33 degrees. Chandigarh will see generally cloudy sky with one or two spells of rain or thunder showers. The minimum temperature in the city will be 27 degrees Celsius, while maximum will be around 37 degrees. Dehradun will have partly cloudy sky with one or two spells of rain or thunder showers. Hyderabad will have partly cloudy sky with one or two spells of rain or thunder showers. The minimum temperature will be 24 degrees Celsius, while maximum will be around 33 degrees. Bengaluru will witness minimum temperature of 21 degrees and maximum is expected at 31 degrees. The city will have generally cloudy sky with light rain. Ahmedabad will also have partly cloudy sky. Minimum temperature in the city will be 28 degrees Celsius, while maximum will be around 37 degrees. In Bhopal, rain or thunder showers would occur towards afternoon or evening. Minimum temperature will be 24 degrees Celsius, while maximum will be around 38 degrees. Patna will have generally cloudy sky with light rain. Minimum temperature will be recorded at 26 degrees Celsius, while maximum will be around 32 degrees. In the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, the minimum temperature will be 26 degrees Celsius in Jammu, while maximum will be around 42 degrees Celsius. The city is likely to have mainly clear sky becoming partly cloudy towards the afternoon or evening. In Srinagar, the minimum temperature will be 14 degrees Celsius, while maximum will be around 32 degrees. There is a forecast of mainly clear sky becoming partly cloudy towards the afternoon. In Gilgit, the minimum temperature will be 14 degrees and maximum will be around 35 degrees Celsius. There will be mainly clear sky becoming partly cloudy towards the afternoon or evening. Muzaffarabad is likely to have mainly clear sky becoming partly cloudy towards the afternoon or evening. And now, before we end, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launches Garib Kalyan Rozgar Abhiyan in 6 states to provide employment to migrant workers and develop infrastructure in the rural areas. Prime Minister says India would respond firmly to any attempt to transgress the line of actual control. COVID-19 recovery rate improves to 54.13%. 213,830 people have recovered in the country so far. Civil Aviation Minister Hardeep Puri says 300 flights planned by Air India Express under Phase 3 and 4 of Vande Bharat mission. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh to visit Moscow to attend Victory Parade commemorating the 75th anniversary of the victory in the Second World War. 6th International Day of Yoga to be celebrated tomorrow. Annular solar eclipse to be witnessed tomorrow morning in parts of the world, including India. And with that, we end the evening news.